You're listening to Rabbi Aryeh Wolbe of Torch in Houston, Texas. This is the Jewish Inspiration Podcast.
Now, my dear friends, welcome back to day number 133 on the top of page 751 in the Gate of Flattery in the Treasure for Life edition of the Orchos, Tzaddikim, the Ways of the Righteous. There was a story about a certain very virtuous, special man, and he had a daughter to marry off. And he had two suitable prospects for his daughter. Each one of them wanted to marry his daughter. So the father went and asked someone to stir up a quarrel with him, so as to ask these two suitors to judge between them in order to test them. And they did so. So he gets into a quarrel with this other guy, and then he calls these two men. He says, "You two, get over here. What do you think?" So the guy who says, I'm going to flatter him, and that way he'll give me his daughter. He'll give me her hand in marriage. So he flatters him, and he says, no, you're not for my daughter. The other guy who gave me the honest truth and told me that I was wrong, that's a guy I know, certainly, he's a good person, and because he didn't flatter or favor me, he's the chosen one for my daughter. This is an interesting, I don't know if is an actual story that happened, or it's just a story that, an example that he's giving. But the idea here is that sometimes, the boss says something and everyone's like, everyone's laughing, and it was like, everyone is trying to flatter. He's the guy who signs my check. I better be nice to him. I better tell him how funny he is. But that's flattery, and a person needs to be very, very cautious of this. Therefore, Mi shuhu Parnas or Dayan or Gabbai Tzedakah, one who is a community leader or a judge or a disburser of charity, must not be a flatterer. Tzorach shelo yechanif. Ki im yachnif haparnas l'shum adam v'lo yochicho lasos hatov v'losor min hara oz yeh kol hakol mikol kolim. Because then what happens is the whole community, the whole congregation is going to go in an evil path. Ki kol echad yomar haparnas machnif leploni. Look, the one who's the community leader, look who he's kissing up to. And they will not accept his reproof. Similarly, if a judge flatters one of the litigants, the other will feel himself muzzled. V'chein dayan amachnif le'echad mibali adinin, oz yistatmu divrei hasheni v'lo yeda liton kasher. Now when he's coming to argue for himself, he's not going to be able to present himself clearly because he sees they're best friends. In most cases, the judge will need to recuse himself, saying, I can't with good conscience be the judge on such a case when I have a relationship with this litigant. And as a result, the case will not be, the verdict won't come out properly. Additionally, the same holds true with someone who disperses the charity for the community, who flatter and give charity to one who flatters them, or who flatter him and give him charity even though he is not deserving of it. So, this is also something which is inappropriate. Therefore, a righteous man must keep himself very far away from flattery, neither to flatter others nor to accept flattery from them. And when someone does a good deed, he shouldn't do it to flatter others or to make others feel good or to make others happy or to impress other people. Do it for the sake of heaven alone. And the worst of all flatteries is to flatter others to cause them to sin. Kigon sheyesh lo machlokes im bnei adam ve'ein hadin imo. He has a dispute with someone, ve'ein hadin imo, and the case is not going his way. V'hu machnif livnei adam lisayeya lo v'lechazek ta'uso. He flatters others to aid him and thus confirm him in his wrong, and to double down on his wrong, or as in one pursuing transgressions. O mishu hu rodef achar averos kegoin znus v'sharos v'hu machnif lechaveru kidei sheyaseh kamo. See, he's doing terrible things. He inspires other people to do it. Here, it's just a little tax fraud. It's not a big deal. It's just a little bit of illicit relations. It's not a big deal. Come, join me. Come with me. We're going to go. We're going to have a good time. We'll go here. We'll go there. You'll see. Everything is going to be great. And he does it in a way of flattery so that he doesn't do it alone. Yiravam ben Nevat zachal melucha b'shvil shelo hechnif l'Shlomo ela hochicho al inyan binyan Milo. So he says that Yiravam ben Nevat merited becoming the king for not having flattered Shlomo, but having rebuked him for the building of the Milo. So, my dear friends, this concludes day number 133. And now we are about to finish the chapter with day number 134.
You've been listening to Rabbi Aryeh Wolbe on a podcast produced by Torch, the Torah Outreach Resource Center of Houston. Please help sponsor an episode so we can continue to produce more quality Jewish content for our listeners around the globe. Please visit torchweb.org to donate and partner with us on this incredible endeavor.